Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. It's a little bit sunny today in Cyrodiil and it's a perfect day to discuss about performance. Yes, so as you saw in my previous video, I was running the game completely maxed out and the performance settings were all over the place, in the sense that I wanted to give you the maximum eye candy and show you how this game can look like in VR. However, obviously that came with a cost, with a frame rate that went down sometimes into the 50s. But as you can see here now, I am reasonably reaching the 80 FPS outside with no space warp whatsoever. Feel pretty smooth, as you can see, 88, 86, now 76, depends on where you look at, obviously, because in open world games is always like that. But yeah, so I think we've achieved a pretty much good compromise. However, as I said, it's a compromise. The first things obviously you have to do is to disable the lumen or ray tracing. Okay, now I'll show you the settings here. If you go to the graphical settings, as you can see, I have everything on ultra. Okay, and I have disabled the lumen hardware ray tracing. The only thing that I put here is the ray tracing quality on low for the software ray tracing. Okay, another fundamental setting that really changed stuff is the DLSS. I used to have it on balanced, but there is a 20 FPS difference between balance and ultra performance. But to allow to do that, I also increased the sharpness to 50. Okay, in a way that I can balance a little bit the loss of quality of the DLSS with the sharpness. Okay, so yeah, another big change I did that made the difference was to change from godlike to ultra. Okay, in virtual desktop, and that gave me another boost of FPS. I tried to change other settings. It really didn't change too much, so I don't advise you to reuse them, but you can if you need more FPS to bring everything on high instead of ultra. Don't go lower than high, because probably you're not gonna gain much. Okay, but let's go and check out perhaps some interiors and see what is the performance. And obviously this is an open world game, so it's very difficult to get a consistent performance in every place you visit. It's basically impossible. As you can see, I still get frame rate drops, so you shouldn't really be upset about it, because also the game is not really very well optimized, to be honest. You can see here in the interiors of the palace, in the inner rings, performance is pretty stable to 90 FPS, so it's pretty good, I should say. So yeah, outside, but still in the Imperial Palace surrounding, we've got like 84, 85, but pretty decent. And it still looks very good. I can't really complain. Obviously, it's not as sharp as DLSS on quality, but still, it's probably pretty good. Oh, I have to say, I didn't force DLSS the preset K on this yet. Okay, I didn't try it, but yeah. So. You see, I'm pretty happy with how it's running, because we get more than 72 FPS, and sometimes when I turn this side, 80 FPS, 67. It's okay. It's quite good, considering that it doesn't have any space warp enabled. So I think it's pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, in the interiors, the performance is rock solid, 90 FPS, almost with the 0 drops whatsoever. It's also true that there isn't much going on in this interiors, but yeah, different from Skyrim. But yeah, to sum it up, I think that the settings you need to change to gain the most FPS. You're not gonna get the same value as me, but to gain the most FPS, I think what you need to change is definitely the ray tracing, okay? Disable the RT and put the software RT on low. Then you will have to put the DLSS on ultra performance and increase the sharpening to around 50. Then after that you can also reduce the virtual desktop resolution from godlike to ultra to get a pretty massive performance gain. Okay, obviously this is if you don't have virtual desktop, then you will have to juggle with the settings I told you before. So yeah, but my suggestion would be, get virtual desktop. You can also, if you want to, okay, and you need more FPS, use this, the resolution scale over here. Okay, you can reduce this going, for example, to, I don't know, maybe 0.85, okay, and perhaps here you could get some more frames in the exterior, okay. Doesn't really make much difference for me, and the quality is obviously much worse. So for example, if I put it now looking in that direction, 76 FPS, okay. So now I'm gonna try to increase it. Instead of 2, put it 1.5, okay. So I increased it and I get 50 FPS, okay. So if I put it back to 1, I say this, I still get 70 FPS. That's pretty good actually. If I put it to 1.2, okay, so for example this 1.2, I lose only 3 FPS looking in that direction, which is quite nice, I should say, because it did improve the visual quality quite significantly, even though I am using DLSS on ultra performance. So actually, yes, so I would say you can juggle with a little bit of parameters there, but don't touch the others because it's not worth it, okay? So juggle with these things, the other leave it on ultra, and you're gonna have a good time. If you really need to keep a little bit of consistency, then you can achieve even 120 FPS with the SSW, okay? Because you see, as long as your FPS without is more than 60, then you can get like 120 with the SSW. Some people don't like SSW, I don't mind it, but that's what you can try. Otherwise, you can also set it up for 45-90 and you can probably get a consistent 90 FPS. Okay, well, I hope this guidance was helpful to you, and if it was, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. We are Dead, signing out.